Good evening, welcome to Live from the Living Room. My name's David Burns. I'm your host of the show, and every week we bring you a live streamed acoustic unplugged set here from my front room here in the south side of Glasgow. And tonight I'm playing myself. This is a little set from my own band, Marshall Chips. I'd hoped that Pete and Mike might be free to come along, but not tonight, so just me tonight. So I'm going to start off with one of ours. It's called This Little Piggy. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. It's bad if you and almost anything. Setting harder each and every day. Filled your head with what they want you to say. Hardwired to remember all the lies the papers tell you. Hardwired to remember all the hates they gave to you. His place and he knows it's at the top. He's certain that this will never ever stop. His mind closes as he turns the page, blinded to reason by rage. Hardwired to remember all the lies the papers sell you. Hardwired to remember all the hate that they gave to you. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went to town. This little piggy has got your number. This little piggy is gonna bring you down. Hardwired to remember all the lies the papers tell you. Hardwired to remember all the hates that they gave to you. Hardwired to remember all the hates that they gave to you. That's called This Little Piggy. And that is a song about a great piece of advice that I was once given, which is to never look directly at the sun or the Daily Mail. It's a little protest song about the right-wing press, which seems to be going into overdrive at the moment. This is another song on similar themes. It's called Here Come the Cavalry. Ratify your argument, the words lined up in place to justify the malcontent kept us in our place. Rally around your sainted souls, don't question it again. Tally up the points you score, but leave us all the same. Here come the cavalry. We go to war, we go to war. Here come the cavalry. We go to war, we go to war. Dodge your question tacitly unspoken. left to the unknown, the answer brutal and the force it's given. Find a home. The mistakes we make for us. They are ours alone. We will tell our history. We've gone too far to fall. Here come the cavalry. We go to war. We go to war. Here come the cavalry. We go to war. We go to war. The mistakes we make for us. They are ours to own. We will tell our history. We've gone too far to fall. But here come the cavalry. We go to war. We go to war. Here come the cavalry. We go to war. We go to war. Well, that was one called Here Come the Cavalry. Written back at the height of the Scottish independence referendum debate. Pretty much, very much in favour of yes. And of Scotland trying to make its own story again instead of being shackled to a country that's drifting further and further to the right. And this is not meant to be a party political broadcast tonight. Not all the songs are going to be political, just some of them. The next one that I'm going to do. These are pretty much all original songs, by the way. As I said at the start of the show, I'm the singer with the band Marshall Chipped, and this is a song that we put out in conjunction with the fantastic people at New Hellfire Club, which is a little independent record shop and record label here in Glasgow. And they put out this little compilation vinyl LP featuring a whole load of fantastic local bands, including us. So we've got Test the Waters, Luminous, Plectrum, who are going to be doing a live session here in Live from the Livingroom in a couple of months. Sorrows Have Sails, The Puzzlers, Joe Bone and the Dark Vibes, The Media Whores, ourselves and Marshall Chipped, The Big Nowhere, Tiny Vinyl, 13 and Stony Broke, all on the record there, put out by New Hellfire Club. And this is the song that we put on there, and this is called Star. Wish on the star that shines above me, wish on the star that shines so clear, burning up in the midnight sky, where I'm wishing that you are here. I know it can't be long now till I'm back home again, and I know it can't be long now until I see your face, walking the streets so cold and lonely, through this dismal rain-soaked town. Walk until this night is over, and I'll be with you once again. I know it can't be long now till I'm back home again, And I know it can't be long now until I see your face. Another night of watching the world without you. Another night trapped in city walls. Another night without a dream to come true. Another night and still no sign of day, and I know it can't be long now till I'm back home again. And I know it can't be long now until I see your face. But shone the star that shines above me, but shone the star that shines so clear, burning up in the midnight sky, where I'm wishing that you were here. I know it can't be long now till I'm back home again. And I know it can't be long now until I see your face. And I know that it can't be long until I'm back home again. I know that it can't be long until I see your face. Hey. There you go. That's one called Star from the new Hellfire Club compilation LP. That's quite an old song actually. When we came to record some songs for the last album, Time and Distance, what we decided we were going to do is we were going to take a look back at a lot of the old recordings that we'd done and sort of reinvent them, because the band had originally started out as a more kind of electronic sounds, largely because when we first put it together we couldn't find a drummer, so we started out with drum machines and some synthesizers as well as guitar and bass, and we'd been on a hiatus for quite a while. When we brought it back and when we got Pete and originally Jimmy and then later Mike to put this new lineup together, we had drums in the band for the first time. It was just a kind of straight ahead rock and roll 3-piece guitar bass drum setup, and we wanted to look back and see which of the older songs we could kind of reinvent into this kind of more straightforward setup. And so that's a very, very old one, which actually goes back to a band before that, Proverbial Creek. It's a really, really old song, but it's one that has stuck around in the set. It was written back when I was at university, and I got myself locked out at the flat, and the only place I could go was up to sit at Stirling Castle until one of my flatmates could get back to let me in, and I was just sitting watching shooting stars go by overhead, and that's where that song came about. The next one that I'm going to do, as I say, most of these are from the Time and Distance album, which is on CD here. It's just gone on to iTunes, so if you look us up there, Marshall Chipped on iTunes, Time and Distance. This is called The Unreliable Narrator. The unreliable narrator starts the story with leaving scene, chapter and verse, the remnants of disguises that we used to cover, the cracks that were there from the start, one for sorrow, two for joy. Love is a prophet, love is a thief. My heart is not yours to keep. one that you thought would watch over you has no right to earn such trust. So take all your stories and sell off your secrets and turn all your dreams to dust. One for sorrow, two for joy. Love is a prophet, love is a thief. My heart is not yours, yours to keep. My heart is not yours to keep, to keep, to keep. Forever to be known by Pete the drummer as the 6/8 song. And that was it was kind of a breakup song. It was about a girl that I was seeing years ago had this a thing for magpies, and so the one for sorrow, two for joy stuff in the chorus. Pete will have to get to grips with another 6/8 song before too long. We've been working on a new one. I'm not going to play it in full, partly because it isn't written yet. Haven't got the words, but I'll just give you a wee flavour of the music. That's one that will hopefully be finished soon, which will no doubt be known to Pete as the other 6/8 song, whatever it winds up being called officially in the end. This one is this is called Tonight. I woke up to my surprise. I hadn't realized I'd been sleeping. I woke up and realized I hadn't figured out that I'd been dreaming. Broken-hearted, long departed, always staring at the stars. You left me in my dreams tonight. I took a walk down to the shore to see if I'd remember I'd been here before. The night was closing in, but memories of summer days shine bright again and again. Broken-hearted, long departed, always staring at the stars. You left me in my dreams tonight. I've lost count of the times you've left me here. Lost track of the time, lost track of the drinks. You left me in my dreams tonight. You crossed my path once again, left me standing here for dead. Your ship came sailing in, cut me off and left me stranded here again. And again and again and again and again, broken hearted, long departed, always staring at the stars. You left me in my dreams tonight. I've lost count of the times you left me here. Lost track of the time, lost track of the drinks, losing my grip. Tonight, 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 tonight. That's Tonight from the Time and Distance album. And if you just tuned in, this is live from the living room. I'm David Burns from Marshall Chipped. I'm just doing a wee session myself tonight, doing some of my own songs. Usually, we have guest artists in every week. Hello, Ben. I am the house band tonight. Pete and Mike couldn't make it. They were hopefully they were going to be able to join us, but they weren't able to be free tonight. So it's just myself, just me and the guitar, and not even Tinker. Tinker's fast asleep in the other room. So you're just going to have to put up with just me tonight. But we will be back to the usual featured artist sessions next week. Next week we've got the fantastic American artist Riley James coming in, and I'll just put up a little film on the screen which will show you everyone that's coming in over the next few weeks. So there you are. That's all the featured artists that we have coming into the show. We go out every Wednesday night here from the living room here in the south side of Glasgow, out onto the internet. Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock UK time at least. Just myself tonight, and I'm going to try out a couple of fairly new songs on you. This is one that we're hoping to have recorded for an EP or something later on in the year. And it's called Dreams Become a Fiction. Sing me to sleep, slip into the darkest dreams I know. When you wake, you will no longer hear me. As you close your eyes, do I still exist to you? Are you there? in my dreams of fiction. Retreat to sleep, for you know this world can break your heart, and well you know that the shadows steal the show. As I close my eyes, you still exist in the stories that we told, and my dreams become fiction. Dreams become a fiction. Dream. Dream. Dream as the shadows steal the show. Oh. That's Dreams Become a Fiction. That's a brand new one that we're going to record some point this year, hopefully. And we're looking at putting out a new single before the end of the year if we can. It'll be a single or an EP or something, depending how many of the new songs we get finished. There's probably about an album's worth of unfinished material just waiting to get released. Just as soon as I get the lyrics finished, which is always the slowest part. What are you saying, Ben? Ben's. We'll do another pop art session at some point soon. I've got Ben coming up in the chat room here. Yeah, if you want to say hello, like Ben has, just leave a wee message in the chat room. Ben and I played together in another band that's called Pop Art. It's a kind of a strange little comedy rock performance arts thing. I don't know how would you describe it, Ben? I usually describe it as the start of a Formula One race where they all crash into each other at the start. That in song form. But we'll do another Pop Arts live session sometime pretty soon. Yeah, we've got a pop art EP that also needs to be recorded. There's a lot of recording projects to go on. Pete and Mike couldn't be here tonight because they are busy working on finishing off a recording project of their own because they play in another band, Visceral Noise Department. They're finishing off recording an album just now. As soon as that's finished, then Marshall Chips can get them back to record the Dreams Become a Fiction EP. And then as soon as I've recorded the Dreams Become a Fiction EP, then I can team up with Ben and we can record the Hong Kong Boy EP. And they'll all get released some point this year, hopefully. Here's an old one. Think that you're off the hook as the lights flick off as the shot rings out. Don't think that you're off the hook as the lights come on. The scream cries out, I know that it was you. That you played your hand with the cards face down. You played your part and they ran you out of town. Strange situation to find yourself in. Just because the lose doesn't mean you'll win. Left with all the lines you saved up, you won't realize that this one is meant for you. Today might well be the day, but you'll never know. You carry on like this, so naive, you probably don't know what that means. You don't know what that means. That's one called Strange Situation, which is another one that we might be recording for the EP later on this year. As soon as the Visceral Noise Department and the Pop Arts album and EP, they're all finished as well. I think I'm just going to put up another wee film on the computer. If you're enjoying the show, then there's a couple of things you can do to help out and support. You can, of course, just simply say hello in the chat room if you're enjoying it. Be nice to hear from you. You can give us a wee subscribe, follow the channel, and that will keep you up to date on all the guest artists that we have coming in. It's not usually myself that's playing. We usually have guest artists every Wednesday. If you go into the links on the bottom of the screen there, facebook.com/live from the living room gigs, that will tell you all about the guests that are coming in over the next few months. And patreon.com/live from the living room gigs, that's the other link on the screen there. And there's a few ways that you can help support the show there. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that here. Something has gone wrong there. It was glitching a lot there. We'll try that again, shall we? Second time lucky. Well, it's the film's frozen up there, but that's the link that you can go to. All the details on there on the link, patreon.com/live from the living room gigs. And there's a couple of different reward options you can get. First one, for $1 a month, you get a shout out in the credits on the show, which is what that film would have gone on to if it hadn't frozen. But just to thank our first few patron supporters, who are Ben Hughes, Ben Popart in the chat there, Tom Hughes and Matt Johnson. Thank you all very much for your support. There's also the option you can get exclusive behind the scenes footage. Every week we get the guests to do an extra song that's only for the patron subscribers. And if you go into the top level tier, as well as all that, you'll also get sent out every new release from my band Marshall Chipped, and that includes the Time and Distance CD and the new Hellfire Club vinyl, and whatever new releases we get finished, such as the Dreams Become a Fiction EP whenever that does get recorded. You might also get the occasional special giveaway competition offered to Patreon subscribers, where you might get some prizes that are brought in by some of the featured artists. That's something that we're looking into for extra things that we can do. And now, what shall we do next? This is one called All My Love Too Long Ago. It's time for you to forget who we were. It was another life, possessed with suggestion, and I'm still dreaming down and never down. Left here to my own devices, we find work for idle hands. We will meet as strangers for all that we have done. We have done. We have done. Swallow a spider to catch the fly. What a sharp tongue that you have. A fleeting glimpse in a memory comes crashing into punctured pride. Revise the position, revise to derision, your revisionist history. The punctured pride of a crooked man. Send all my love too long ago. Long ago, long ago. Absurd. Absurd. There we go. That's one from the Time and Distance album. That's All My Love Too Long Ago. And if you can work out what that one's all about, answer on a postcard, please. It's a bit of a nonsense song, I think. I don't quite know what it's about. And if I wrote it and I don't know what it's about, I don't expect anyone else to. I'm going to do a little cover. If I can remember the words. This is a song written by a friend of mine, Roscoe Vacant. The song's called Indian Summer. Shipyard ghosts singing out to me. Boris and Christopher, and I have to leave. Heard your words in fallen leaves. Found my truth in these foreign keys. Voices are calling, songs the same. Voices are calling, and you never knew my name. The darkness is rising inside of me. 9 sunsets I've waited for thee. Now I'm gone, not to leave, not to go. Now take my leave. Now take my leave. I prick my finger on a brooch that I found on the road leading out from this town. It is a gift for the one that I'll meet. It is a gift from the one that I'll meet. Now thinking about somebody that I know, picking at the carcass of crow. Dice is spoken, and I'm on my way. Nevermore shall I wait for thee. Now I'm gone, not to leave, not to go. Now take my leave, now take my leave. Now take my leave. Thank you, Ben. That's a Roscoe Vacant and the Gantons Creeks album track. That was from an album that we put out called A Record. I was the bass player in that band, and I think it's still online somewhere. If you search for Roscoe Vacant, Gantons Creeks, and the song's called Indian Summer, and it was from a record called Record. And you'll find it on there. And as for your other question, Ben, yep. I've actually watched this week's episode already, so but yeah, I can watch it along live with you. This is going to be very confusing to anyone else who is just watching the stream and doesn't know what we're talking about, but yeah. So what? I just got a couple more songs. I've seen trying to work out now if I'll actually make the full hour for the usual show. We usually go out 8 to 9. The trouble with writing so many really, really short songs is that they don't take up a lot of time. This is called Light the Fuse and Run. This is no feather for your cap. You weren't there to see it through. As a rule, you light the fuse and run away, run away, run away, run away. Smile to the rhythm of all you've done. Take the place you want to forget. Stand back, light the fuse and run away, run away, run away, run away. Run, 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 run. It's got to light the fuse and run away. And that is about people that cause trouble and they're never around to take the responsibility, take the consequences of it. And funnily enough, it was written before Brexit. Really feels kind of still appropriate kind of now though. I'm gonna try a song that I haven't played in a long time. But possibly not since we recorded the album. That might be the last time I actually played it. I can find my way down to memory lane. I'm always getting lost too easily at the side of town. My mind has wandered so far today that it really should have left me a forwarding address with my headphones on. I'll plug and drift off anesthetize until I know that I won't think of you no more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why up to the moon? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why up to the moon? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why up to the moon? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why up to the... Too easy to keep your undivided attention when I'm only telling you the things you want to hear. Too easy to drive me to distraction. Only listen to what you already know. Hindsight is always 20/20, but I can't see a thing out of these rose-tinted spectacles that I am always wearing. Why up to the moon? Whoa, why up to the moon? Whoa, why up to the moon? Whoa. Why up to the moon? Whoa, why up to the moon? Whoa, why up to the moon? Whoa, why up to the moon? I can't remember the last time I played that. It's been in my head this week because it's called Wire to the Moon, and I saw a fantastic gig a few nights ago. I went to see The Big Moon at the Museum of the Moon, which is a band called The Big Moon. Fantastic band. If you don't know them, check them out. They're brilliant. And they were playing at the Museum of the Moon, which is an exhibition on in Glasgow at the moment, up at the Macintosh Church up in Maryhill, where they play shows underneath a gigantic sculpture of the moon, which takes up almost the entire room. It's quite a strange sight. It was an odd place to play a gig, but it was a brilliant night. That song's been in my head then, because I've been on a bit of a moon theme. Got two more songs. You can see the way marked out for miles by the disused railway lines. Though they lifted the tracks years ago, they just cleared the way for you to wander through the cuttings, through the fields, to the tunnel where you used to hide out with the girl you've not seen for years. You lost touch 3 summers past, whilst you knew that it couldn't last. Some days you can't help but wonder, does she ever think of you? And the cuttings and the field and the tunnel where you used to lie down, has it been so many years? And summer can't come soon enough. There's seen enough dark days to last a lifetime. Won't you come away with me for a while? Won't you come away, we'll get out of this place. We'll leave them all behind. All the cynics and doubters bring you down. Yeah, they do, yeah, they do. La da 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 da, yeah, hey, oh, oh, oh. So you catch the train to pretend that somewhere you have to go. Do you have to go? That's almost it from me for this week. I've been David Burns for Marshall Chipped. This is the house band for Live from the Living Room gigs. It's my living room, my house, so I'm the house band. Quite literally house band. If you've enjoyed the show tonight, then please give the channel a follow. We do a live music session every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock UK time. And we have different featured artists coming in. Next week we've got fantastic St. Louis, Missouri artist Riley James coming in. Now resident of Glasgow, originally from America. He's coming in to do the session next Wednesday night. And if you have enjoyed my set, then you can come and see me playing in Glasgow tomorrow night. I'm playing at Sweeney's on the Park in the south side, just by Queen's Park. And I'm going to leave you with a song called Little Victories. This is another one from the Time and Distance album, which is out now on Bandcamp and iTunes and all those kind of places. Just look for Marshall Chipped, Time and Distance, and hope you've enjoyed the show. I'll see you next week. And this is Little Victories. graceless, heartlessly fated. Words I speak seem so awkward and weighted. Reasons keep changing. So tell now what the heathens are singing. Little victories shall come my way tonight. Little victories shall come my way tonight. I'll take this chance I've been given to follow in your direction. I never expected these chances would lead to something so perfect. But little victories shall come my way tonight. 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 Little victories, tell now. Little victories, tell now. Oh.